Yeah, my name is Samantha Drew. For my final project in information technology, I'm going to be discussing in a business context how to adapt to new information technology and a little bit on the brief history of generative AI and applying it in business settings. Adapting to new and upcoming information technology is crucial for the development of your company and withstanding the test of time. This information technology allows you to expand the flexibility of range within your company. You're saving money through remote work, and then you have more information saved to a centralized location, in this instance, referring to cloud computing. Have a plethora of information in the palm of your hands, whether it be referring to the inner workings of the business you work for or just a giant database of everything you may ever need to know ever. It's right in front of you. Also learned in this realm of infotech that some software is able to keep active 24/7 stock of the inventory that your business may possess. I know I work in the restaurant industry. That would be very beneficial if I could have automatic production of all the food costs given to me right away. It I refer to this idea of the test of time within businesses. We discussed this in the beginning of the semester. Think about the companies we discussed, such as Xerox. Xerox didn't want to implement this new information technology into their system, and now their business just continues to plummet. They didn't see the importance of adapting everything to online. I'll be moving on to discussing what generative AI is. And to begin, I didn't know this. Generative AI is the AI that we all know. The first thing that comes to mind when we think of AI: ChatGPT, Gemini, and DeepSeek. And how these computers work, how this generative AI works, is that it is trained to learn patterns and algorithms in a ridiculously large set of data. And when the user comes to ask a question through generative AI, it simultaneously answers the question whilst learning the language pattern that the user is using. Generative AI that we have been most exposed to is called a large language model, and that's when you type in a question into AI and it gives you the answer via text, but it has expanded into much more. Nowadays, it can generate videos, audio, photos, advertisements, you name it, they more than likely can do it. Now that I've given you this brief background on what generative AI is, how would one implement this into their business? Now, we've heard a little bit about like how it can be implemented. This is through data entry, accounting. They always talk about how we're going to be getting rid of the data analyst. Use it to aid you. I also have been seeing lately, I watch the TV on the weekends, and a lot of car companies are using AI to generate these commercials, and they're quite funny to watch. And you can tell that they're AI, but nonetheless, they still get the point across. In order to help yourself as a business person or help your business as a whole, I would encourage the staff to use generative AI by engaging in low risk, high impact activities with AI, so you're not depending on it to get you through a whole project, but more so get you maybe the data set that you need to start the project. And I would highly encourage businesses start implementing training programs to help their staff learn how to use generative AI. And finally, as I stated a little bit briefly, do not depend on AI to do the work for you. This should be strictly an idea for this should strictly be used for idea generation and creative basics that you can edit upon. Listening to my final project, and I hope you were able to learn something.